Do you want a beautiful reborn baby doll like this? But you're scared you might end up with something more like one of these dolls? Well, don't worry. I'm here to help, and I will make sure you get the right doll for you in your budget without getting scammed. Reborn baby dolls are handmade dolls that are made by a real artist taking thousands and thousands of layers of paint to create a beautiful doll. To make a reborn baby doll, you actually start with something like this. It's pure white, unpainted, and this is sculpted by another artist, which we call a sculptor. They make something from clay that looks like a real baby and send it to factories so artists can buy these kits and then paint them to look like this. But the last few years, some shady companies have been stealing the sculpts, so the kits, and making them cheaper, and then they send you products that don't quite look like a reborn. Just Google reborn doll scam or look on some of the reviews on places like Temu, Wish, Amazon, and you'll see what I'm talking about. You don't want a doll like that. Why would you spend your hard-earned money to not get what you bought in the picture? So in this video, I'm gonna help you not get scammed. I'm gonna tell you some of the best places to buy authentic reborns and what to look out for so you don't get scammed. Let's start with my favorite places to buy reborns. I love authentic artist-made reborns. They're so cute, right? So my favorite places to buy are, starting off, reborns.com. It's amazing. It's an amazing spot for artists to come together and sell their reborn dolls. Lots and lots of different types of dolls are there, lots and lots of different budgets. It is absolutely amazing. Another website where artists come together and sell their dolls is onlyreborns.com. And that's the same type of deal. Artists come together and they're selling all different types of dolls, all different types of budgets. It's a great place to find whatever you're looking for, and make sure if you don't find what you're looking for that day, come back the next day and the day after that, because there's always new reborns on both those websites. Another way I love getting reborn baby dolls is from the artists directly, or even friends who are selling off some of their collection. And how I do that is through social media. I'm on Facebook, I'm on Instagram, and I get to know the real people, the real artists. And I know when you're new, that can be a little daunting. It was really scary for me when I first started collecting reborns because I didn't know who I could trust. I did get scammed a couple of times because, I didn't know who to trust. So make sure, one thing I can recommend when you're reaching out to people on social media, ask them if they have any references. Most people are very, very glad to provide you with people who've bought from them in the past and have good things to say. And another thing I recommend is to ask for a safety picture. A safety picture is, you'll be like, can you take a picture of this doll with like a stuffed whale and a piece of paper with your name on it and the date? And if they're authentic, they will do that and are more than happy to. Although I will say I have had some people steal my picture and then Photoshop it so it had a little sticky note with their name on it. Be on the lookout. Just make sure it looks real, because when somebody did that, you could totally tell they just Photoshopped it in. So definitely really look into it. If you're new, going directly to someone on Facebook and Instagram, it is a little bit more sketchy than going on like reborns.com. So just make sure to keep yourself safe. I used to highly recommend, if people are looking to buy reborn dolls, that they buy them on Etsy or eBay. Now I see so many scams on both those websites. Now, if you look hard, do your research, you can find amazing dolls on Etsy and eBay, such as Paisley right here. I got her on eBay, but you gotta look at the prices. Reborn dolls, like I said, these are works of art. It's really hard to find a reborn doll for under $200. There are places, I will talk about where to find reborn dolls under $200, but on places like eBay and Etsy, you want to price your filter above $200 to make sure you're not looking at any scams. But there are still plenty of authentic artist-made reborns on those websites. You just have to be careful. Another way is Mercari and Facebook Marketplace. Those are great places to find all kinds of reborns. Once again, you just gotta make sure you're looking at those prices, making sure it's not too good to be true, and really looking at those pictures. Because on Facebook Marketplace, at least in my area, everybody's trying to sell a scam doll. Luckily, they're keeping them really low priced, and authentic dolls on Facebook, from what I've seen in my area, are usually over $150, over $200, around there. Whereas those scam dolls are 20 bucks. But I hear you. You're saying, Kiersten, I don't have $200. I don't even have $100. Well, let's talk about some of our budget-friendly options. First off, there's Ashton Drake. Now, when it comes to affordability, silicone, which is this squishy, flexible material, is always going to be more expensive. It's just an expensive material. There's nothing we can do about that. But Ashton Drake has several silicone baby dolls at about $200, thereabouts. Super affordable for silicone. This is one of those, and they're so cute. Isn't he precious? I love his little face. Ashton Drake also has mini vinyl dolls. Ashton Drake has bunches and bunches of dolls to pick from, and they're all under about $300. So these are good budget-friendly dolls. Paradise Galleries is also an amazing place to get budget dolls. So they only have one silicone doll at the moment. I think she's about $160, but everything else they have is vinyl, and sometimes they have sales where you can get a doll for like under 60 bucks. Paradise Galleries is amazing. Most of their dolls are about 100, but if that's a bit much for you, look out for those sales. They're always having amazing sales. And their dolls are just so cute. Each one is so unique. I really love Paradise Galleries, and they are someone I really recommend, and I collect a lot of their dolls. I have quite a few. Another option, I don't have one with me to show you guys, so I'm just gonna show you my stuffed bunny for a second. Sorry about that. Over at Walmart, they have JC Toys Behringer dolls, and at Walmart, they're about 25 bucks. They are preemies and full vinyl, super cute. Just make sure if you're looking for these dolls, don't type in reborns.com, or excuse me, don't type in reborns on walmart.com. Type in JC Toys dolls and you'll find them, because Walmart they do list a lot of the scam dolls, and yeah, we want to avoid those. But why do we want to avoid the scams? They're so cheap, right? Well, like I was trying to say earlier, they are stolen. So sculptors and artists, they worked so hard, and then the scams and knockoffs are so cheap because someone stole their work and is mass producing it, and that's not cool. I know someone's gonna say, well, what about like designer bags? There's knockoffs of those. Yeah, but the designer bags, the difference is the designer bags are made by this big billion-dollar company. Artists and sculptors, they're not billionaires. They're not even millionaires. They're just people who have bills trying to get by like the rest of us. They really don't have a lot of money. I have a friend who is an incredible artist. Oh my gosh, she's an incredible artist. She's got bills and money concerns just like the rest of us, you know? But besides like the moral concerns of it, when you buy the scam reborns or the knockoffs or whatever you want to call them, you're not getting quality work. We don't even know what those dolls are made of. So that always concerns me, is we don't know what they're made of. We don't know if it'll affect the reborns if they touched. We don't know if the vinyl or whatever they're made of will affect you. That's just my personal worry with them. But I don't know. A lot of the time you don't get what you paid for. Like I said earlier, Go check out the pictures when you Google scam reborn doll, or go look at pictures of reviews. I'm sorry. You could get a lot prettier for just a little bit more money on Ashton Draker Paradise Galleries. But I also understand you just go on Amazon, you look up reborn dolls, and you get it. You know, it is so easy to buy things on Amazon compared to reborns.com, where there are lots and lots of options and they're expensive. I get it, but I don't know. This is just me giving you all the options, and the options that I consider better for the reborn community and better for yourself, because trust me, you want something beautiful you're gonna love. So I've talked about avoiding scams, but how exactly do you do that? There's so many scam websites. I cannot keep up. I used to have a list of them all, but they just kept adding more and more. There's always something new. So websites that definitely sell scams, there's a bunch of them actually, but Temu, Wish, AliExpress, all websites like that, yeah, you're not getting something authentic. Amazon has a lot of fakes, but they also are reputable sellers for Paradise Galleries and Ashton Drake. So you just have to be careful, because Amazon does have some good, they do have a lot of bad. Walmart.com also has a lot of scams on there. How to avoid the scams is just look at those prices. If it looks too good to be true, it's probably fake. So the only place you're gonna find a realistic baby doll for under $100, Paradise Galleries. Like, I have not found any others except for JC Toys, which are those Behringer preemie dolls. They're super cute, but those are the only two I know of where you can get something for under $100. So make sure you're looking at those prices. Unfortunately, reborn dolls, they are so expensive because they take hours and hours and hours to make them. And I am not exaggerating. I make dolls too, and it takes me a long, long, long time to make dolls. Yeah, I've been working on one doll for like months. They take such a long time, and artists deserve to be paid for the work they're putting in. And I get it, times are rough right now. It's hard to get money, and inflation's so high. Yeah, it sucks. It really does. But I don't know. Reborn dolls aren't needs, they're wants. Like, I usually buy a lot more dolls in a year, I feel like, and this year I really haven't bought much because money's a thing and everything's so expensive. So you just have to save to get what you want. And yeah, it sucks. I wish I could give everybody a bunch of money or a bunch of dolls, but I can't. But anyways, guys, I hope that helps. If you have any other questions, please let me know down in the comments and I will do my best to answer them, or I'm sure somebody else will. I just want to help you guys out. But I love you guys. Thank you for being here, and make sure you guys are staying safe, and remember, you matter. Bye everybody. Bye guys.